70,000 miles, 70,000 miles. I made it to 70K in my ST3. 70,000 miles, everybody, 70,000 miles. I made it to 70K in my ST3. You watch these videos and, you know, you're just at home on your computer watching some weirdo talk to a camera. But for me, like, if you look at it from a third-person perspective, how weird it is just sitting in my car holding a camera up. I'm such a loser. But yeah, as the title of the video says, we're at 70,000 miles in my ST3, 70,395 miles, and I'm at the very beginning of a 500-mile round trip again up to Bullhead City. I have a surgery tomorrow morning, and then after that I'll be driving back. A nice road trip. I should be able to get some sick drone shots once we're up there. It'll be later in this video, but some beautiful areas for drone shots, and then a nice long-term review of my Ford Focus. So as of right now, the P0456 and the P0299 engine codes are not being shown. I didn't do anything. I put the stock filter back in my car. Someone commented recently if I noticed how the stock filter gives you more low-end torque. I don't know if I can honestly say that I feel any better power, but the car feels solid. It just doesn't have as much induction sound with the stock filter. So I don't know how much of a difference it actually makes. I know when you get that open end, though, there's a lot more induction sound, so that's kind of nice. We'll start with the interior of the car because that's where I'm sitting right now, and then we'll move to the exterior later when we can walk around it. Interior is amazing. I've kept the interior of this car very nice. I've been very careful getting in and out of the car. My bolsters have no creases. I've treated the leather. I've wiped the dash down. I've done all the things to keep the seats nice. I vacuumed the carpets out regularly, the trunk, and I've done my best to keep like the center console and everything, all the plastic parts, from getting any scratches. So the interior of this car is held up very well. The one weak area would be the steering wheel. You can see a little wear right here. And then there's some wear down here, but I've kind of gotten used to it. And honestly, a new steering wheel is not that much. I think it's like $300 to replace an entire brand new ST steering wheel, which is not bad at all. So I might do that. The car needs a coolant change, and I think I'm going to get the front headlights refinished and expelled. I just want to get this car in tip-top shape for if I do sell it, that someone is getting a perfect car. But also, you have all of these videos to go back and reference to see what's been done to the car, how it was installed, and all that stuff. So that's like I feel like that's a really valuable record of this car, being able to go back and see how it was from the very first day right up until when they buy it. So I feel like that has some value to it, which someone will really appreciate. But yeah, so interior of the car is really good. I actually sometimes because I'm on the road a lot for work, I'll sit in the back seat and have lunch. It's kind of nice back there. It's pretty spacious. Not as spacious as a GTI or Golf R, but has the center arm console. That thing folds down. Let's fold that little, I can't reach it. It's gonna fold it down. So the interior of this car is a nice place to be. If you do play golf, you can either take out your driver or your 3-wood, and your bag will fit in the back. What I do is I just pop down that seat, and then I'm able to fit them diagonally across. But other than that, the car is in great shape. I love the infotainment system. It's really nice. The sound system is good. It's actually funny. I actually thought the infotainment system in this car wasn't very good. But then I got my M2 and I was like, wow, the infotainment or the sound system in the ST is actually pretty good. But yeah, let's just keep driving. cool feature that my M2 has that I was not aware of that you could do in a manual transmission car is I just started to go up this little grade, and I put it into 5th gear instead of being in 6th, and I'm on cruise control. I downshifted in my M2 and it continued to be on cruise control. I didn't know manual transmission cars could do that, so I just tried it in my ST and it doesn't have that feature. I just found that fascinating that they worked that in. Do my best to protect the camera from any wind noise, but here's to take a look at the exterior. Really the only thing that's wrong is the headlights have started to corrode a little bit here, like I said, maybe getting them refinished. And then also the front bumper just has a lot of nicks on it because of all the way the Phoenix roads are and debris and everything like that. So yeah, minor issues. Again, the Firestone Firehawk Indy 500 tires, which have been an excellent tire for this car. But overall, I mean, this car is, I mean, it's been excellent. I will say the one thing that has knocked my confidence on it is if you take a look at the card at the top of your screen, when I took this out to some awesome roads in Arizona, I was flying down the canyon road, I was going up, and under load, one of the boost hoses popped off of the charge pipe, the lower intercooler pipe. So that, ever since that happened, it really just kind of took my confidence away from flooring this car and driving it hard. And I want to do something to restore that. That's really not a good reason to not drive this car hard. But I'm just in a beautiful area right now, as you can see by those drone shots. I hope you enjoyed that. But this is just, this pass is gorgeous, the weather's perfect, and the wind isn't too crazy right now. Well, unfortunately, I couldn't get any shots down here near this dam. It's a restricted zone. You have to have a special license to be able to take off, and I know it's dark, so I apologize, but this is the conclusion of the 70,000 mile review. The car feels solid for the most part. There's been no catastrophic failures. The car, it's a beautiful car. I think a lot of that has to do with the color, which is Kona blue. It's a beautiful color. It's got a lot of depth to it. It changes to have like a purple hue at times. And I've just come to really love that over time. Every time I think to get rid of it, I look at it and I'm like, gosh, that's such a beautiful car. Why would you do that? And you've owned it since day one, and you know it's been maintained properly all the way. So this is a beautiful road that I'm about to enter. I'm entering Lake Mead National Recreation Area. The road is perfectly paved. It carves right through the canyons, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So yeah, overall, I mean, I have the intercooler ordered for my ST, so when that comes, we'll do an install. But these are the roads when it just grips perfectly. It makes all the right sounds. It has the high-end power. It has the low-end torque. It's truly an impressive car that Ford built, and now the prices that you can get these at, between $10,000 and $15,000, it's really hard to beat. And it's a car that you can, for pretty cheap, modify and work on. It's a car that you can get for under $15,000, and you can run it hard and break it and fix it and try and make it better and better. So I think it's a safe car to get. I'm going to continue to do these updates every 5,000 miles and talk about mods and anything that goes down with them and any terrible service I get from Ford. But overall, they built an amazing car. It was designed in, the transmission is a German transmission. It was assembled in Germany. It rides like a European hot hatch, and that's what makes it so special. It's a shame we only had it from 13 to 18, but that's a pretty decent run in the United States. And now the new Focus RS isn't even coming out. So it is an impressive car. I highly recommend you drive it if you're looking to buy one, because I think it'll just sell you even more. The aftermarket's there, the community is there, it's strong too. I get comments every day saying, hey man, I watched your videos and I just bought an ST, I just bought a 17, an 18, whatever, and I absolutely love it. Thank you for the videos. So I still get those comments all the time. The car has been great. Again, my confidence has been hurt ever since I popped off that boost hose and the charge pipe. But again, that also could have been the way I put it on, with not using anything to kind of seal the way the pipe, the way the hose was wrapped around the pipe. I don't know. And I don't know that I really should be as cautious as I'm being, but just being honest with you as to how I'm feeling about the car. I think I'm gonna end it right here. I appreciate you all watching. I hope you liked the cinematic shots I did with the drone today. I've always wanted to do that when I've driven up in this area. I just never had the time. So I finally took the time today to do that, and hopefully it pays off in this video. So thank you for the support. Over 20,000 subscribers now, and we're growing pretty steadily, and I hope to continue to do that. So again, thank you all for the support. Hope you're enjoying your STs. Hope you're all safe during this, as every commercial says, these unprecedented times. But I hope you're all doing well, and we will see you next time. Shift is so nice, but just going up hills like this, I'm hesitant to just hammer it. Just do a little sound clip, that way you guys can just hear the car and not me talking.